Good morning, my loves. It's actually afternoon here. I just got done recording 2 episodes back to back, and they were really good. I'm excited to bring those to you. I actually have quite a vault of episodes that are recorded. It's just that the minions haven't scheduled them and done all the things that go along with producing a podcast. 'Cause I need a herd of minions. But anyway, those are coming. One of them was with a breathwork coach, and another one is on a book about a healing modality to get rid of the subconscious. I'm a little skeptical about that one, I'm going to admit. Or I guess, yeah, no, I think she said get rid of the subconscious. Like, dude, can we actually say bye to the subconscious? Is it possible to let it completely stop running any kind of program? Because that would be fucking awesome. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've recorded, and we have been in the trenches. We all have been sick in this house. Ben had surgery on his appendix. It wasn't the man flu. Yeah. Asshole of the Year award goes to me. So, yeah, a lot more responsibility on me, and the temptation of my subconscious program of, I have to do everything myself. Everything is hard. Nobody helps me. Oh, that motherfucker. If I could get rid of that, dude, watch out. But today I want to talk about your current habits and how they create your life. Being in the trenches, I fell out of my habits. I wasn't sleeping good, which is so important for your health, mental, physical, emotional, spiritual health, health on a cellular level. Wasn't sleeping good. Last night was the first night I slept more than 2 hours in a row. I feel like a totally new person today. And because I wasn't sleeping good, I wasn't getting up early and I wasn't doing my morning practices. I'm going to preach and preach and preach and preach and preach and preach on this morning practice business because it works, dude. That's my soapbox. Is that what people say? Here's my planner. Design the life you love. I got a little sticker on there of a moss symbolizing transformation. You need this. You need to take your mornings back because designing a life you love starts in the morning. I don't know if you guys know this, but my mom owns a bar and in rural Wisconsin, there's a slight drinking problem here. But people used to say, and probably still do say, I just don't go to the bar very often. You can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning. Well, you can't design all day if you don't start in the morning. So there's my new slogan. Maybe I'll record some commercials later. But it's real. If you don't put intentionality, if you don't choose yourself in the morning first thing before your day starts coming in hot, your energy is fucked. I'm just going to be real. It's fucked. Ask me how I know. The last 10 days, I have not been myself. And you know what happens when I'm not myself? Nobody else around me is themselves. When mama is dysregulated, baby is dysregulated. Teenager is dysregulated. Not fun. Everything just starts to crumble and I feel like the walls were closing in. And yesterday, I was like, well, what the fuck am I doing? I need to go and do something that doesn't make sense. Choose joy, practice the sacred pause. And there's different levels of that. But my version of that yesterday was I went bumming around with my mom, Emma, and Elsie. Not because I had a bunch of money to spend, but I just needed to get out of the house. I needed an energetic upgrade, change of scenery. And that was kind of the first step in unlocking the awareness. My mom, my beautiful mom, drove me home, drove my car home. And I sat in the back seat like, wow, when's the last time I was in a car that I wasn't driving? I don't even know. Let alone in a back seat with like the seat reclined. It was like a vacation. Uh, uh, but allowing myself to have that slowdown where I'm sitting in the back seat, just relaxing, listening to Bob Marley because that puts my little baby Elsie into relaxation. Having the awareness of, yeah, my basic foundation is not being met. My basic needs are not being met. I'm not getting my sleep. I'm not doing my morning practice. That's why I don't feel good. That's why I'm a bitch. That's why I'm snapping. That's why everybody else around me is starting to as well. So this might be hard to hear, but if you are experiencing assholes, maybe you're an asshole. So get yourself a blueprint planner. Enroll in my reset. Take your morning back. Get some sleep. Start living a life that you love, the life that you actually want to live. And stop with survival. Stop just getting by. It's not what we're fucking here for. No. And if you've been in my programs before, maybe you've been in Blueprint at the very beginning when I just did a downloadable PDF. I did create, I should say, I published a link so you can purchase just the planner. But I strongly encourage you to do the planner plus the support so that you know the what, the why behind all of it. When we know the why behind the practices, some of the science, it helps us. It helps anchor it in. It helps give meaning. It helps us actually do it instead of just kind of autopilot, right? So take a look at that. I did also record an episode with an architect, conscious home design, and that felt really good. He seems to kind of have embodied and meshed with things like that I do, that I love in a way. And it's really inspired a lot of thought in me as to how can I like take all of the things that I love, coaching and helping people understand their subconscious mind and reprogramming the nervous system and unraveling and peeling back the layers of the onion and letting go of the shit that's not them, the unconditioning, deconditioning, learning how to meditate and be with your emotions so that you can design a life you love. Taking that and mixing it in with design, the interior design. I love graphic design too, and I do a lot of that. But I really want to help you also understand the importance of your home, the importance of your surroundings. And when you are in a space that feels abundant, aligned, expansive, that incorporates pieces of nature, that has places for you to heal and do your meditation, your journaling, your reading a book, taking a hot bath, all the things, spending time with your family, cooking with your family, watching movies with your family, a space just for you in your bedroom where you can fully rest and rest like the the rest that just re-energizes you to the bone kind of rest. It's so important. I remember when I first started being as a kitchen designer, that was one of my email taglines. I believe that your space impacts the way you move, live, love. So it's kind of a coming of a full circle. And I want to offer that to you as well. I want to be able to somehow help you redesign your home so that it is a place that is nurturing your growth, nurturing the woman that you're becoming and the family that you are raising. So I don't want to assume that I know that I don't want to assume I know what you want as far as like an offering. I mean, I know that my old business, I don't want to do it the way I did that. I want a lot more freedom. And I want you to essentially be a part of the design of this new offer. So, my invitation to you is if you are ready to bring more peace into your home or even your office, that's very important too. It'll impact your creativity, your productivity, your relationships in your workplace. If you are wanting to bring some of that wholeness, that intuitive design into your life in any sort of way, reach out to me. This foundational product, I don't want to say product, but anyway, you can be a part of the creation of this offer. You tell me what you want from me, and we're going to build it together and see what happens. I don't know if it looks like, a series of videos that you watch on your own. I don't know if it looks like a month-long container where we're in a group and I show you how to do it on your own or I walk you through it. There's like a million ways we can do this. And over the course of my 12 years, I have done a lot of different packages for people. The last one that I did, and when I had an eye for it, was I created visuals for my client with the new paint color, new furniture layout, even new decor. And then I gave her links so that she could buy her own things on her own terms. And, that worked really well. So we can even do that. But I'm not interested in selling cabinets at the moment or managing deliveries of cabinets or contractors or subcontractors. I still love some of you if you're listening. But no, I don't want to do that. So if you're interested, reach out. Otherwise, for now, you can order your blueprint planner. You can join Reset. That's my 30-day reset. I help you unbecome all the shit you're not, all the world told you you had to be in order to be happy, good, loved, worthy. And yeah. Oh, and there's Tribe. Our January meeting is this Thursday. January 20 something. I don't know. So I'll put the links in the show notes and you can let me know if you're interested. And if you're interested in helping me build out my next evolution where I incorporate some of the interior design, let me know. It'll be an experiment. Oh, and I just scheduled tune-ups. So that's an in-person sound bath, meditation, and weekly intention setting. And for those of you who have been to some of my sound baths, you know what to expect. Please share it with others because I think there's a lot of misunderstanding of what a sound bath is. It is felt. My bowls are actually tuned to your chakras, but they are also the 432 hertz frequency, which is the same frequency of Earth's resonance. Why is that important? That is important because it is bringing harmony to yourselves, to your body, to matter, so that you can be more energy, high frequency energy, so that you can design a life you love, so that you can be more present, live in more peace and calm and less stress, chaos, overwhelm, anxiety, and fear. It's fucking real. And you'll get to meet other women. Okay. If you are a listener who is not local to me, let me know, because I will do some virtual sound baths if there is a need, or if there is any interest in it. I'd love to do that. Okay. For now, that's all I got. And I'm going to edit some podcasts. I shouldn't say edit, because I don't edit them. I just trim them up so you don't see me like checking my teeth on the camera and shit like that when I first start. And add in all the show notes and all that good stuff. Okay. Love you.